I'm lying, I'm king, man, I blows, I'm feeling it. But the course of what is the course, I'm killing, I'm dealing with my heroes on my floors. When I was younger, you was on my goals, now it's replaces. There will never be another me. So I figure I could cut my own past story. I'm an exhibit on my name. I'm Sammy, I'm Tembo, I'm Eve, I'm Shumper, I'm great. Remember when you doubt, fear, you would have your voice in a song in your ear. You can time travel any month, any year. You're the greatest, yeah, I told you, cause it's what you need to hear. Young Tumbleweed. Yeah. Forever, ever, and ever, ever, and ever, ever, and ever. I'ma be great. Huh. Hey, you can never fail. Where even when you fall, you prevail. And you can never lessen with the lesson. And I've been pressing. So it's not about impressing, I'm expressing. And every path I pay, still stressing. What Simon said, stay in your lane. If I stayed, I'd be playing with them little wine books, singing Tupac books, still ignoring the fact that the queen named Glory, so that you can conquer any hill. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. My vision, I'm impeccable. Every strain gained, every stage detectable. Look into the future, full vision, no spectacle. It's legacy, it's what I see. Huh. Remember when there's doubt, fear, you would have your voice in the song in your ear. You can time travel any month, any year. You're the greatest, yeah, I told you, cause it's what you need to hear. Yeah, I'm gonna be great.
Everything I need, taking hold of to keep me up all night, pumping until I can't sleep. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? You keep me up all night, now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way, but this is the last time. This is the last time. You keep me up all night.
I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
A look now at the starting lineups for both teams. Well, we normally don't play favorites here, but I'll let you guys play them just this once. Do you have a favorite player to watch?
I absolutely do, and it's Sabrina Ionescu. Not just because she's from my hometown, Walnut Creek. She has total command of the game. She's a triple-double machine. Plus, Sabrina always plays the game with incredible flair.
I mean, who doesn't like watching Ionescu play? I really enjoy another point guard, Skylar Diggins-Smith, a little older than Sabrina. Skylar has that pure point game as well as the ability to score, a lethal combination.
Now here's Harris.
Pass to Bonner. Just 5 to shoot.
Thomas. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Picked by Jones.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu.
Cans it from downtown.
I mean, seriously, how do you stop Ionescu in the pick and roll? She can beat you in basically every single possible way out of this set.
Now here's Bonner.
Drops in the layup for 2.
An adaptable scorer, Bonner shows the ability to out-duel opponents on contact finishes.
Picked by Jones. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Rebounded by the Sun.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D's, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Plays hard, but always with respect, and it goes back to Thomas's graceful presence not just on the court, but off the court.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And you want versatility? Alyssa Thomas will bring it. She's finished in the top 5 in rebounds and assists.
You throw in, too, that she's one of the better defenders in the league. I mean, Thomas gives you playmaking, rebounding, scoring as well. An incredibly valuable player for this team.
Courtney Vandersloot attacking. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. No good that time. Bonner outside. Pass to Harris. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Jones inside, working on Jones, and there's the 3-second violation. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Bonner. Puts up a 3. New York with the rebound. Shoots. Ionescu misses. The Sun leading. And here's Harris. Bonner outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Here's New York now. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The long distance 3 is buried. And that'll tie this game up.
Come on, that's what makes Ionescu a franchise talent, a generational talent. Her crazy range opens up the rest of her incredible game.
Now here's Bonner. Pass to Jones. Count it.
Such an unselfish player. Bonner is one of the best passing forwards in the WNBA, constantly looking to get everybody involved.
Now here's Vandersloot. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Harris.
Bonner outside. Here's the 3. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Ionescu outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here's Bonner.
Thomas a screen.
From deep. And DeWanna Bonner gets the 3.
3's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Over to the wing. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
Now Harris. Pass to Carrington.
And the foul called on Sabrina Ionescu. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for New York. Number 2, Kennedy Burke.
New York on D. A 4-point game. To the paint. Here's Jones. That one falls, coming off Alyssa Thomas's feet.
Handles the ball like a point guard. Thomas has the confidence and ability to disperse the rock.
Ionescu has it. 15 points in the game. Pass to Burke. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Ionescu has it. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Can't give Ionescu any airspace from downtown. If you do, she'll torch you from there.
Now here's Harris. She's guarded closely. Teardrop shot. And the basket by Carrington.
You know what you wanted to do all along? The teardrop.
New York leading. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
One of the best young playmakers in the league. Ionescu makes passes that other players simply can't.
Timeout called the Sun.
They can sell a whole lot, you would halfway believe. I was trying to, I guess your man said to leave. Y'all done been back. I'll extend a custom cushion covered hand if you need it. Those dimes, you know what I'm saying? Now when they ask you who I am, you act as if you was the reason. Autobiographic, how you documented all my secrets. You a demon. But still I'm John Henry, working hard in every season. Believe it. Henry gon' cut that wood. By any means on, bro. By any means. And it means everything to me. Pink, pink, rusty road. There's no telling what's going on. Steaming, steaming. You the motive to my motive. Got me working harder than a locomotive, baby. I'm the hero around this. You can save all that complaint. You were saying that I'm a big fish in a small pond. Anyway, I can't help it that I wanna help everybody before myself. No, I'm the first thing from selfish. I'm selfless.
This is what people need to understand. When you see us in the street, in the nice trucks, the Rangers, the Benzes, whatever vehicles we in, when we copped our houses, when we did all of that, we did that off a hard-earned side artist, grinding, mixtape hustle. I get a verse for you here, I write this here for you on the low.
Make it dance to this. Make it dance to this. Smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you looking at a sensei. Smooth like I'm Prince too. Made it out the that I been through. Hey, you came for my dog, so you know we gotta get you. That's the only way to ruler of the dojo. I told Sebby get the LT jersey and I'm leaning like a 24, that's the bro, solo. When I pull up to the stoop, 2 or 3 Selena look alike. 4 or 5 and I'm acting like a ordinary fool. Baby, you it's cool. All she wanna do is listen to Mac. You wanna make money, then put this. Boy, this skin tan like I'm Bodega bands moon walking down south. I'm a song where we at. Party at the border, it's a movie, no outtakes. Girl, salt shake. Yo, messy down here, but don't downplay. You know SD, but didn't know about the South Bay. Smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you looking at a sensei. 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 Smooth like I'm Prince too. Made it out the that I been through. Hey, you came for my dog, so you know we gotta. That's the only way. Betty Bye, young Bruce Lee, I let it fly. This little heart of mine, I'ma let it shine. They be like, where you been, Rossi on the grind? Too crazy, cause I got a lot this on the line. Hey, you gon' spell it out. Hey, girl, you playing with a Mac, don't you yell it out. All my boys got my back, and we ready now. If I give you all the trust, don't you let me down. Pick it up. Get scary when the boys are on the ring, it's a stallion, splashing metallic. And she wanna slide to the left, slide to the right. Diamond on my neck, dancing in the night. You should come to South Bay, I'll show you what it's like. She got glitter on my face, now I'm shining like I might. Cause I'm smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you with a sensei. swear you live lavish. I tried to give you the world, then God told me you shouldn't have it. I've been a savage, got skeletons all in my attic. Yeah. This thing ain't free if you pay him a fee, then it'll vanish. Yeah. Vanish. I might just vanish to Paris.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. A look at the 76ers starting group. Hands out there with Grant. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Thompson, and it's Garnett in at the 5. No good from Grant.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
The shot's good.
So good at keeping his options open. Rose always able to see the open shooter.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Over Wade. Rebounded by Howard. Now here's Rose. Howard kicks to Butler. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Grabber outside. There's the pick. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Garnett with a screen on Rose. It's Curry outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. Butler dishes to Wade. Pass to Weber. Garnett grabs the board. Curry against Rose. Shoots the 3. And Stephen Curry gets the 3.
The threes keep coming in the illustrious career of one Mr. Stephen Curry.
Here's Howard. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
The pass to Wade. Over Thompson. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Butler feeling out a bit. Pass to Weber. Wade against Curry. Basket counts. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is perhaps the best weapon in Dwayne Wade's very varied arsenal. The feel in the paint, incredible.
Grant for 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rose passes to Howard. Wade outside. And then Wade slams it in.
Slick with the rock. Wade making move.
The 76ers trail by 5. Outside Curry. Another miss by Philadelphia. Curry's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Pass to Howard. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively. You've got to love that energy.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. A shot by Curry, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. And such an all-around threat. Wade does far more than score. He also facilitates the offense and gets his teammates involved.
Top of the key, Garnett. Passes it to Curry. That's good, and so Garnett with the assists. Curry's got 6 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The pass to Wade. Weber looking around. Back to Wade. Winters grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Bailey. Pass to Gugliotta. 6 on the shot clock. Garnett with a screen on Rose. Curry outside, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Doc Rivers, he's checked in for Rose. And both free throws good from Garnett. Here's Rivers. Passes it to Weber. He feeds it to Howard. Gugliotta grabs the board. And so Curry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Let's go. The 76ers with another miss.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Here's Wade in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, just continues to make his living from right there. Dwayne Wade feels so comfortable in the mid-range.
Garnett against Howard. Garnett in the post. No good that time. Good D by Howard. Bucks leading by 4. Butler passes to Wade. Inside. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Wade. Howard's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Rivers passes to Howard. Popped up there for Wade, and Wade slams it in.
How many times have we seen Dwayne Wade sneak behind the defense and get that alley-oop? So nice.
And the 76ers call time here. And the Bucks making a change here. Ice is checked in, and Philadelphia making a change here.
Now on the court is your squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Rivers against Curry. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the layup. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
Rivers scanning the floor. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Bucks leading by 6. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Philadelphia on D. Rice, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gugliotta passes to Grant. And it's sent back by Howard. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. The 76ers making a switch here. Monroe's checked in.
Coming out on the floor for the 76ers. Number 10, Earl Monroe.
Butler with the ball. still without a basket. Connects in the foul line jumper. And the Bucks lead by 8. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Rice. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
They get it back. Here's Grant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And defense makes an effort to stop Grant inside, but he gets physical right back and gets the whistle.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lucas is checked in for Juwan Howard. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Butler. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Wade. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Rice. All alone. Here's Weber. The rebound by Grant. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's English with the drive. And English with the stuff.
Goodness gracious. I mean, right through the teeth of the defense, literally.
I don't know how, Greg. He managed to power dunk that through. The D was right in his face. Screened by Lucas. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And English kicks to Monroe. Grant down low. Guarded by Weber. No good from Grant.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here's English. Defense right on him. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That one is no good. Some changes for Philadelphia. Rollins checked in for Grant. And it's Webb in for Thompson. Now, here's English. He's tightly guarded. Driving in. Good defense by Poole. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Glenn Rice. One shot.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting form.
David Thompson. Stephen Curry.
There's 14 seconds left here in the opening quarter. For Milwaukee, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw good from Wade.
At the line for 2.
And Wade drops them both.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
English outside. Here's Curry with the 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Milwaukee looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Garnett, Webb out there with Monroe. Then there's English. And it's Gugliotta in a power forward. Now here's Lucas. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And there it is for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Wade going inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Spud Webb.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here is Webb. Garnett with a screen on Wade. Lob pass to Garnett. Can't complete the alley-oop. Milwaukee leading by 18. Fires from the wing. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist from Poole. Wade's got 21.
I'll tell you, how lethal a threat in these open floor situations does Dwayne Wade continue to be. This is so nice to watch.
Now, here is Monroe. Nothing on the board.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A., it shows. Thank you so much.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here's Wade. He's got 23. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you, the defense cannot afford to be too physical with Dwayne Wade. He attracts so much attention and understands how to draw contact.
That free throw good from Wade. Rose, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Stephen Curry's checked in for Webb. And so English will bring it up for Philadelphia. 19-point game. Monroe's shot is good.
The shake and bake moves of Earl the Pearl. I mean, a phenomenal ball handler who just kills you with that change of pace.
Wade with it. Now Garnett defending. Double team on Wade. Here's Jones. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 19. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Curry. Out of hand on it, and they're able to recover.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
English dishes to Curry. Garnett, the screen. Curry with it. Wade picks him up. Garnett can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 19. Rose gets a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. Rose has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Quick thinking of Rose. I like when he goes just right up with that one.
Curry outside. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound. And Stephen Curry with the foul.
On your phone, you should go outside. Talking that when you talking that, say more about you than to say about I. Don't call my phone, don't call my phone, don't call my phone if you talking about. Thumbing through the bread while I'm so good, had a recount. Ain't talking girl. Girl Scout. Envious people, they green in the face, they belong in the trash like Oscar the Grouch. Pick and roll on her, 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 pick and roll on her. Yeah. Rock to the beat, rock to the beat, rock to the beat, rock out if you ain't no slouch. Rock to the beat, rock to the beat, sleep these, this stuck to the couch. Racks in the bank, racks from the put a ping, I still at the house. Ride for my face.
We've got Dat Girl Megan and King Jordan.
On the beat, slide on the beat, eyes on the street, never catch me slipping on cot. Get off it, gonna get you some cash, me and Spence get the bag, these is lost. Put some respect, put some respect, put some respect on my name when you talk to a boss. Dodging the, dodging the, dodging the, still trying to get a slide on the beat, slide on the beat, slide on the beat, slide on it like Gucci flip flops. Tied to them, ride for them, ties to the money tied up, talking about big knots. Stone on my wrist, stone on my fist, stone on my earlobe, is a Dwayne Johnson. You can never fit on mom's Sasquatch. Don't get crossed up, feel like AI when I got the rock.
Great effort. Nicely done. Lock in. It's game time.
Some people call Tim Duncan the best power forward ever, and those people are right. His individual achievements are as impressive as anybody's. 15 All-Star, All-NBA, and All-Defensive teams. A career double-double average with points and rebounds. Top 5 all-time in blocks. Top 10 all-time in rebounds. But basketball is a team game. And the goal, 5 championship trophies during his 19-year career and winning finals MVP in 3 of them. Even more impressive is the fact that he won these championships between 1999 and 2014. That's a 16-year stretch.
Last night lit a flame, too good to explain. Took my heart back from out the grave, yeah. Promise one thing, baby, just don't ever change, yeah. All these nights gonna save us. I was used to the pain, that was till you showed me the way. Now I gotta repay the favor. I was lost, almost ran out of patience, but it's even better now I had to wait. So tonight
New stars emerge to inject a youthful exuberance.
After a long journey through the regular season, the playoffs have finally arrived, and we're set to bring you round one action from the West here on 2K Sports. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. And the Spurs start out with the ball. You look at the Spurs, they had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Jordan Clarkson is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Here's Fox. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Red Hot. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Thinking back to the regular season, Grant, how about the year MP had?
Leading the league in multiple categories, MP is just an incredibly versatile player, and that really helps here in the playoffs.
Fox. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Puts it up off the inbound.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
The rebound by Murray. The Kings have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Clarkson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. To the inside. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Zubac with it. Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Fox. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
With gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Fox. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Here's Red Hot. Wembanyama with it. Here's Vassell. And it's rejected. Clarkson, right side. Pass to Fox. Shoots. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Clarkson against Vassell. Outside Murray. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
I like the peak from Clarkson, showing he's more than just a scorer.
Tries the spin move. Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Fox. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Sabonis in the post. Wembanyama on it. Fox, that's good.
And it's important that Fox keeps taking and making triples. It really helps open up everything else for him.
And he gets that one. Red Hot's got 10. And Grant, the common thread on most contending teams, elite facilitators. And MP positively falls in that category.
Yeah, without a doubt. Matter of fact, the league leader in assists this season. His playmaking is a big reason they've made.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Taking a look at the Kings, they've got Keegan Murray. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. There's a screen.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs, number 40.
Mitchell finds Fox. Nice move. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. He's got 10.
Staying with his selection, Fox doesn't let some contact turn him away.
Shot's good by Red Hot.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Sacramento has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Lets it fly. Great D that time from Zubac.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento.
And for the Kings, number 10, Domantas Sabonis.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Fox. Sacramento again missing.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Pass to Red Hot. Fires the 3. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there. After the massive regular season he had, it's easy to see why there was so much hype surrounding MP heading into the playoffs, Greg.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on him, too. But a player with the highest scoring average in the league gets to the postseason. The expectations are immense.
And it's Clarkson missing. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Red Hot. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Sabonis. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Thanks. Red Hot in the last game against the Clippers put on a show. He picked up 49 points and finished with a double-double, a testament to his effort level. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Okogie's checked in for Sacramento.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Red Hot. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Fox surveying the D. Clarkson outside. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Sabonis has got 5.
Look how confident Sabonis can be, acting without hesitation and getting it to go.
20 seconds left in the second. Shot's good by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 22 points.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
15 seconds left in the first half. Fox Fox outside. With 1 on the clock, and he nails the jumper. Fox has gotten 4 this quarter.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Spurs out in front, leading by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, you appreciate their efficiency, finding their shots, then making them count. I will say, though, the defense they were facing...
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. The lead in this series is up for grabs. How important is it to start off with a win?
To me, it's crucial.
And that's a wrap on.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Sacramento has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Even Zubac's out there with Wembanyama. And it's red hot in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Fox. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Red Hot. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
That free throw no good.
At the line for San Antonio.
And he can't hit the second. And so Murray will bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 8. Clarkson finds Murray. Out to the right wing. Fox outside. Back to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Red Hot pulls it in.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Fox right side. Clarkson outside. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Here's Red Hot. He's got 27. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama, screen on Sabonis. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Red Hot. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists now tonight.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Here's Red Hot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Branham's checked in for San Antonio. The Kings also with a sub. Mitchell's checked in. Sacramento has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Fox. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
Red Hot banked it in off the glass. Red Hot's got 11 in the second half.
They're really working the paint now.
The Kings have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Patterson has checked in for Zubats.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming out of the floor for your Spurs.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Fox for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Shots good by Red Hot.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
And so here's Sacramento. 17-point game. Outside Mitchell. Back to Fox. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
40 seconds left in the third quarter here. Drops in the layup for 2. Fox has got 20 points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Branham. Now Johnson. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Throws it up high.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Fox. 20 points for him. Kick by Murray. Lets it go from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's San Antonio up 15.
44.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And the Spurs shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Mitchell out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Darius Baisley.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Red Hot. They set the pick. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. And Fox powers it home.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Here's Red Hot. And the shot goes down. Red Hot's got 16 in the second half.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Second personal foul. Substitution on court.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Clarkson. And here's Sabonis. Shoots over Zubac. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Red Hot. Wembanyama screen. 5 to shoot. Here he goes. And the dunk by Wembanyama. And he's now got the double-double.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Pass to Sabonis. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim. I mean, it's fantastic.
Zubac with a screen on Fox. Red Hot passes to Zubac. Hammers the lob through.
I would want Zubac flying at me to finish the hoop. No, sir.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And it's slammed in by Zubac. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Mitchell's checked in for Fox. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Patterson has checked in for Zubac. Farrell comes in for Wembanyama. Heald's checked in for Johnson. And Branham subbed in for Vassell. Sabonis finds Mitchell. Back to Sabonis. Here's Okogie. Pass to Sabonis. Mitchell with the ball. 4-3. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 16-4 run.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Red Hot.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. From deep. Rebound San Antonio.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Red Hot. Checked by Mitchell. And there's the lob.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Red Hot. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. All right, guys, what do you think?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution, but let's see out of the timeout.
Let's hear it for the Spurs High Squad.
Shots blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Eight seconds left in the fourth, and the basket is good. Outside Mitchell. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game one.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everyone.
No matter the stage, my boy MP keeps winning.
Is MP the GOAT, the greatest of all time? That's a great question. For sure, top 5 for me.
I didn't think somebody could win 3 MVPs. You know how the media like to choose the new thing, but he deserved it. He's a legend. I'm glad he got it.
Pete is always working on his game, always trying to improve. 3 down, I would not be surprised if he got number 4. 4 straight MVPs. Lock it in.
Nice team win. Let's keep it going.
All right, now, MP finna be the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? He taking y'all to the moon, yeah, past the moon, that way.
All right, let's talk about one of my favorite subjects, history.
What do you know about history?
Oh, I might as well be Ken Burns, baby.
How do you know who Ken Burns is? Is this the pod person version of Sean I'm talking to?
He's the guy who invented slowly panning over a photo in a documentary. I looked it up because of the Ken Burns setting in iMovie.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Enough about Ken Burns. I want to talk about MP and his quest for a 4th straight MVP. Now, where do you stand on the issue, Sam?
I thought voters would hesitate to give him his 3rd straight, but since they did, and since MP's once again putting up video game numbers, I think he's basically a lock to pick up his 4th MVP.
Oh, snap! You heard it here, folks. Sam just guaranteed MP will win his 4th straight MVP.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Overruled.
I can't.
Sustained.
50 in three-pointers all time. Not too shabby, buddy. Go get him, Tiger. You mind if I call you Tiger? Yeah, it's kind of weird, I guess.
Yo, MP. You want to really test yourself? Try doing this. Yo, MP. I heard someone on the way in here say you are an overrated shooter. You gonna let people talk about you like that?
Get this win.
Hey.
Nah, we good. Let's ball.
One more.
Nice shot.
Let's do this.
Come on, MP.
Yeah, it's time to play now. We almost be ready.
Shot up, shot up. Let's go!
Yeah, it's time to play now.
That's what I want to see.
Who got next?
Well, excuse me. Keep it going.
You guys the ones who's gonna be losing today.
Yes. Easy.
Come on, game time, game time.
Hey, hands up! Who got it?
Come get it, come get it. Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Get off my court.
Hey, hit me up.
Coach.
In the house.
Have a good game, man.
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Spurs have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time?
Here it is, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. And the question on everyone's mind tonight, will this be a clean sweep? Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 of the 3. Wembanyama out there with Kuminga. And it's red hot in at the point guard position. And for Sacramento, Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Okogie in at the 3. You look at the Kings, they're on the brink of elimination here tonight.
You know, it's interesting. I mean, they've been pushed around and exposed in this series. This is a good chance for them to save face with a win.
Here's Red Hot. Soft touch off the glass.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Okogie. Sabonis, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by Wembanyama.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Kuminga, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Nice to see Sabonis and some of that mobility for a big man to use that screen and roll.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Takes one from 10 feet. Drained it for 2 points.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding.
That one falls.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Up top, Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Sabonis. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And it's in there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Mitchell misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Out to the right wing. With the floater. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
The sell against Clarkson. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. 6-point game. The 3 ball. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Sabonis. Back to Clarkson. Sabonis with a screen on Vassell. Here's Clarkson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. The Kings have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. The 9-footer's on the mark. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Here's Red Hot. Checked by Mitchell. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Johnson. Here's Red Hot. He's got 6. Back to Johnson. From the arc. Clarkson grabs a miss. The Kings trailing. And here's Mitchell. Picked by Sabonis. Mitchell, the pass to Sabonis. Good work there as it goes.
The defense all up in Sabonis' face, but looked automatic.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Johnson. Over Clarkson. Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Red Hot.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense. Clarkson against Vassell.
And here's Mitchell. Launches it. It doesn't go for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we welcome you back. So on the floor for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Ivica Zubac, and it's Branham in at the 2 spot. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Shot's good by Red Hot.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Sabonis. The fadeaway. Rebound San Antonio.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Red Hot. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Now Baisley. From behind the arc. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Red Hot passes to Branham. Here's Red Hot. With the hook shot. That shot off. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Sabonis. The three. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Thanks. Red hot in the last game against the Kings, played some superb basketball. He had 33 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
All right, Alex, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Kuminga, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Branham.
Let's give a big round of applause for your 9-1-6 crew.
Minute 32 left to play in the half. Back to Baisley. Pass to Mitchell. Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Zubats.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Red Hot, guarded by Baisley. Vassell outside. Over Clarkson. Vassell's shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 17.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Here's Baisley. And the layup is good. Baisley's got his first points in this one.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Red Hot. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And what an athlete Johnson is. Fantastic at using his vertical to make an impact on the offensive glass.
Clarkson passes to Mitchell. Back to Clarkson. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Johnson. Pass to Red Hot. From downtown. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 17. And now here's Baisley. Outside Mitchell.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Spurs substitution. Number 1, Victor.
And it's the Kings with the ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Five ticks left to play in the second quarter. And so it's San Antonio leading by 17 at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello. I mean, my goodness, the defense is giving them any shot they want. I mean, there's absolutely no resistance.
Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento Kings. They're watching this series slip through their fingers the first half, not the... And that is going to do it for...
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Here's Clarkson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Davion Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Okogie in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Red Hot passes to Johnson. Here's Red Hot. Checked by Mitchell. Wembanyama against Sabonis. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Red Hot. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Red Hot's got 15 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Okogie on the wing. Pass to Murray. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Shots good by Red Hot.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Sabonis with it. And here's Mitchell. From 9 feet. Count that bucket. He has 6.
If you leave someone open on a team with Sabonis having the ball, he's going to make you pay. That's great recognition.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Vassell outside. And that one's good. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Kuminga pulls it in. San Antonio's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Red Hot. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Murray from outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Murray's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Red Hot. Check by Mitchell. Outside Johnson. There's a screen by Kuminga. Here's Red Hot. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Red Hot's got 22 points.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Timeout called. The Kings.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy. And I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Baisley, he's checked in for Clarkson. Zubats, he's checked in for San Antonio. Picked by Sabonis. Pass to Okogie. The 3 is up. Rebound San Antonio. Zubats has got 5 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. Red Hot passes to Johnson. Here's Red Hot. Checked by Mitchell. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's accounted for over half their points thus far, shouldering the load offensively.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And the Spurs making a change here. Branham's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:15 left in the third. Here's Red Hot. Checked by Mitchell. Vassell outside. Here's Red Hot. He's got 25. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Zubats. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Zubats has got his second bucket of the night. Outside Mitchell for 3. Sinks the tray.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Here's Red Hot. Checked by Mitchell to the paint. The kick out to Johnson. Spurs need to get one up here. A nice shot by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Here's Red Hot. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front, delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. San Antonio's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Ivica Zubats out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Red Hot in at the point guard position. Outside Hield. Pass to Red Hot. 5 on the clock. Knocks down the triple. Red Hot's got 18 points in just the second half.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Deflects the pass. Gets stolen by Hield. Here's Red Hot. The fader, and he comes up with a bucket. Red Hot's got 32 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Outside Jones from outside the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. He shoots it. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Baisley. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Jones. Launches a three. The rebound by the Spurs. Zubats has got rebound number 7 tonight. Red Hot passes to Branham. Hield up top to the left wing. Here's Red Hot, defended by Jones. And he's going for the oop here.
That's a nice opportunity for Zubats, and he cashes in.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Sabonis, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Outside Murray. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here we go. Here's Red Hot. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Ellis is checked in for Branham.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 8.
And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Spurs.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
They just own this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Red Hot.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Sacramento shooting just 34% so far in this one. Pass to Mitchell. They need this. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Murray brings the double. Patterson passes to Red Hot. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Ellis, good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Number 5. Fifth personal foul. Third team.
No good on that one.
Shooting for Sacramento. Davion.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Red Hot. Checked by Mitchell. And that's an intentional foul.
Well, they're going to win, so he should just relax.
They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Clean sweep, sir.
Clean sweep, baby. Let's go. MP's bringing the thunder tonight, baby. Let's go.
If it isn't cover star MP, Slam's lucky to have you, man.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The San Antonio Spurs stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Oklahoma.
2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. You take a look at the Thunder. Greg, the higher seed, they start this series on their home court, but they cannot be overconfident.
No, the stage is set, my friend, and really it's going to all come down to how you perform between those lines.
Well, how do you keep the governor on overconfidence?
You got to focus on the task, and I was always taught you respect your opponent and understand that if they play their best, it's going to be a challenge for you. Don't allow them to get that kind of confidence.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got red hot. Johnson is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Branham and at the shooting guard. Trying to get open is Johnson. That one goes in. Red Hot's got 5. NMP has made a huge splash since entering the league. And Greg, the hype continues as he's on the latest cover, and you've got it in your hands right now, of Slam Magazine.
And what a shot they got of him for the cover, Kevin. Great job by the folks of Slam at creating an issue I know will sell a lot of copies.
Back to Giddey. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Red Hot, and Holmgren pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense here from Red Hot.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Shot up 2 there. He has 7.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
It's Red Hot. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
Here's Red Hot. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Nice shot by Red Hot.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. The pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And the Thunder with some changes. Wiseman comes in for Dort. And Wallace subbed in for Josh Giddey. Spurs also with the sub. Zubac is checked in for Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Red Hot.
Number 5. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. And that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Red Hot. He can't hit that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams to the middle. Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
To the paint. Here's Red Hot. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. And it's 13 points for Red Hot.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Wiseman kicks to Wallace. Here's Holmgren. No good off the back of the rim. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Red Hot. 13 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 15.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, this is why you put it in the vicinity of Chet Holmgren. They trust that he's going to finish, and he does.
Here's Red Hot. 15 points in the game. Johnson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. On the wing, Williams for 3. That shot off the mark. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Spurs out in front. They lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Red Hot. Then it's Heel. And it's Vassell in at the 2. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Jang. The 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Red Hot was indeed hot in the last game against Houston. Lit up the floor. He scored an incredible number of points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see enough like that anytime soon. Kevin?
All right, David, that's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Nice shot by Red Hot.
Well, we know he's got a lot of tools in the toolbox, but the finger roll might be the sweetest of them all.
Now here's Waltz. He's covered closely. Lets the three fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Jang. Spurs also with the sub. Branham's checked in. Wembanyama outside. Red Hot. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Wallace the pass to Holmgren. And here is Dort. Back to Giddey. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. High arcing shot. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's Red Hot. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And now a 9-point San Antonio lead. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Wiseman kicks to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, you think about the size and skill set. That should allow Chet Holmgren to be very good for a very long time.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Holmgren.
Very difficult to block a 7-footer without fouling. Holmgren will go to the free throw line.
For Oklahoma City, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Free throw drops for Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. Zubac is checked in for San Antonio. Kuminga comes in for Devin Vassell. Here's Red Hot. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Now here's Waltz. Guarded closely. And the call will be against Red Hot. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. That's the Red Hot. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Red Hot, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul. Hanging on the rim.
And fundamentally, that's not the smartest move in the world. Depending on the situation, that kind of thing can cost you. Got to control your emotion.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Hayes, he's checked in for Waltz. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Here's Red Hot, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Red Hot. He has 30. 3 on the clock. Fades and shoots. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 12. Cloak loose. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Letting it look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Wiseman. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Hayes. The Spurs also with the sub. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Zubats. Outside, Dort. Giddey, the pass to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Red Hot. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Red Hot. It could go. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And so it's San Antonio. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outs.
They've been active on the glass. That's helped them take control of this game. It's tough to be the team that's rebounding as well as.
And looking at where the Thunder's. And that's a halftime.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Giddey, no one around him. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Williams comes with a double team. Passes it to Branham. 3-pointer. That one doesn't go. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Down by 15. Holmgren against Wembanyama. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. You look at Zubats, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Red Hot doing just as much.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Red Hot's got 35.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren from outside the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Red Hot. Hits it from 3-point range. Red Hot's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Thunder trailing by 16. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 8 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Well, he scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
Now the pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Now here's Giddey. Still yet to score.
May not be Josh Giddey's first instinct, but boy, he can flat score the basketball.
Spurs leading by 16. Nice shot by Red Hot.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And the call will be against Red Hot. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wiseman's checked in for Dort. Zubac is checked in for San Antonio. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And the call will be against Red Hot. That's his third foul of the game.
Number 5. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Thunder trailing by 18. Down low, Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Takes it inside. The quick crossover, what a move. Red Hot's got 47 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done. 4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. A different look for Oklahoma City. Bagley comes in for Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Williams. He's off on the second. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Leiden kicks to Zubac. Pass to Leiden. Five on the clock. Passes to Kuminga. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Leiden. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Vassell, the pass to Leiden. Back to Vassell. Shoots it. The Thunder pull it in.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And finished off by Wiseman.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Pass to Leiden. On the wing, Hield. Over Wallace. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Ivica Zubac, Evan Vassell out there with Leiden. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Hield in at the 3 spot. Here's Leiden. Nice defense from Wallace.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Holmgren kicks to Dort. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Holmgren against Wembanyama. And here is Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Under trailing by 15. And there's the pass to Valentine. Outside, Dort. He kicks it to Holmgren. Here's the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Leiden missing. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Valentine passes to Wiseman. Wiseman sets a screen for Wallace. And finished off by Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick-and-roll action and cashing in.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Wiseman. Josh Giddey comes in for Valentine. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Wallace. Thunder on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Williams, that's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
San Antonio leading by 11. Here's Red Hot. That one good for 2. Red Hot's got 49 points in the game.
Big miscommunication. On defense, he recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
San Antonio's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Wembanyama, left side. Pass to Red Hot. Williams comes with the double team. Johnson, the pass to Kuminga. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And the Spurs lead by 16.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Red Hot. Gilgeous Alexander cover. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. From past the arc. Johnson with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 16. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Spurs.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Red Hot.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Heisman no good. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And nothing is falling for him right now. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Vassell kicks to Patterson. Here's Red Hot. Buries it from three-point range. Red Hot's got 54 points.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Yeah,
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Don't matter the stage, my boy MP keeps winning.
Great effort. Nicely done.
Now I in tune with the realest. Ain't got no business. Claim you real. Streets is fresh out of love. Ain't got no feelings. Pull up looking like villains. Whip ain't got no ceiling.